So I think one goal that we could have is maybe have that conversation with your older brother. See where that goes. Kind of initiate that, hey, like this is a concern of mine, and I want something to happen. And then next time we meet, we could see like how he reacts to it, and then how we can move forward with his reaction. Does that sound like a good goal or plan?
That sounds like a great plan. I feel like that will work good between me and my brother, and hopefully something positive comes out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's perfect. Because at the end, we want to help that relationship and not keep the tension between you two. Okay, so we talked about the tension between you and your cousins. And then we said that maybe creating like a family schedule would help. I guess maybe we could like kind of give it a little time to see if that really helps. If not, we could always come up with another plan. And then the tension between you and your brother kind of said, let's have conversation first, see how he reacts, and then how we could move forward from that. Was there anything else that you wanted to talk about today? Bring up?
There's also been tensions between my aunts, all again on my mother's side.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because one of my aunts, she had just changed her religion to Catholic to Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
Because her husband changed from Catholic to Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
And with that, they don't participate in like family parties anymore.
Okay.
So they're like they're not upset because like they changed their religion because they respect that,
Mm-hmm.
but they just don't understand why, or like why at this point in time, if that they had like believed this truly, that they should have done it a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
And some are also just saying, oh, this family is also one that always said, oh, they don't have any money,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. So I know a lot of the aunts and the other cousins are skeptical.
Okay.
Because now both their kids, the one that's 21 and 29,
Uh-huh.
now they're older, they don't receive gifts anymore, and so they don't really, not that I don't want to be like sound like, but they don't like really benefit, and so they're kind of mad that now they changed it because it's convenient for them.
Okay. So your mom and her other two sisters,
Yes.
right, are upset with this sister here.
Yes.
Because she recently changed her religion, but they're not mad because they changed their religion. They just mad. They're upset because they don't show up to family events.
Yes.
And because they think it's out of convenience and not because of the actual reason of the religion.
Yes. And like their kids also they say they haven't converted,
Mm-hmm.
but with that they would still be attending the family parties because part of their religion is that they don't attend birthday parties because they don't believe in like that type of celebration.
Okay.
So they haven't been showing to those parties, and the cousins, they haven't converted, but they still haven't been showing up.
Okay.
So we feel like the cousins are also mad that they're using their parents as an excuse not to participate, like, with the family.
Okay. And so are your, like, family parties, like, kind of a big deal in your family? Like, everyone's expected to be there and...
Yeah, everyone is expected to be there. We all live pretty close to each other, all within, like, 15 minutes.
Okay.
We don't see each other a lot. My mom works with all her sisters.
Okay.
So they all work together. But we don't even throw big parties. It's just mostly to just get together and just see each other because we don't see each other often. We're all really busy.
Mm-hmm.
And so the fact that they aren't participating in it anymore upsets everyone.
Yeah. I don't know a lot about Jehovah's Witnesses, so I can't kind of put my input on it. But I think trying to understand where maybe your aunt's coming from, would kind of benefit a little bit, just because it would mean, I feel like it would be very beneficial for you to actually hear her reasons why maybe she converted, and maybe how, it might just be a coincidence that these things might have lined up. So I know I say this a lot, but maybe talking to them. I think trying to hear the other story sometimes is very beneficial. So I think that's probably what's gonna be best. Especially since they're all sisters, sometimes it could be a little bit easier to talk to. And also for you and your cousins, you could probably ask, hey, what's going on? Why haven't you come over? And maybe they'll be able to tell you why they haven't been able to come over, or if there's an actual reason. Do you think they'll be able to tell you the truth, or?
I think they should be able to tell me the truth. I feel like at this point there's no real reason to lie. If you don't want to show up, just say you don't want to show up. The older one always uses the excuse, oh, he's tired, tired. Which I understand, we all work, we all have, responsibilities. Even for, the family meeting about my grandpa, he was in a bad mood just being there because he was tired. Yeah. And the other one didn't even show up because she said she had a migraine. And then when I had told my mother about it, she was like, oh, that's weird because she was with her boyfriend. So it's just...
Yeah, it's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see how that, becomes a problem, because then it kind of goes back to the issue of, why aren't you there? Why do I have to be there if you're not there? And stuff like that. So I could see where the tension might be stemming from. So I would really encourage you to maybe talk to your aunt and talk to your cousins. Just kind of understand maybe one-on-one what's going on. If they really did change their religion because it means something to them. Which I'm pretty sure it does. That's a really big commitment. Or if what everybody else is saying is true. Because we also don't want to we want to know the real story, Yeah. So I would really encourage you to do that. So unfortunately we have run out of time. I just want to say thank you for coming in today and participating.
Thank you for your great advice.
Thank you.